What's good, peoples? Welcome to my afterthought here. And first off, I want to thank all my subscribers. To the people who just subscribed to my channel, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you for the people that support me and like my videos, because I do this for you. I do this to inform, to educate, and just let you know my own point of view, my own take of different opinions I talk about. It could be from sports or just anything. And anything you want me to talk about, those suggest in the comment section. Let me know how you feel, and then I'll bring it up. Because like I bring up certain topics, and it's more so to just inform people. Okay, so before I continue, man, I'm gonna get to the start of this video. And first of all, I want to say, also before I get started, shouts out to my friend Gary in Long Beach, California, where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? My neighborhood buddy who I grew up with and went to school with. And also shouts out to my brother John Brunyak of the Order of Tongue International. Because this is for them and any other person who's a Freemason who's been falsely accused. Let me start off and say this, that a Satanist is a Satanist. A Freemason is a Freemason, okay? They're two different organizations with two different agendas, okay? What a Satanist does, a Freemason doesn't do, okay? People need to stop confusing the two. This has been happening for years now, okay? Because there's people that's going around there that don't understand Freemasonry at all. They don't study it. They don't live that lifestyle. They never been inside a lodge, okay? They don't understand the teachings of Freemasonry. So, of course, they're going to assume it's bad. You got people that's been going around saying that for years. Then you got the type of people that once was Freemasonry, but they got kicked out. Or they just quit. They just left because they had disagreements with the rules or the regulation that goes on inside these lodges and these positions. Because they couldn't get a position or because something didn't go their way, they left, and now they got to start writing books. And all they did was told lies, and now the damage has been done. My friend Gary told me that a long time ago about him and his daddy, because they're both Freemasonry. They've been Freemason for years, but Gary is not evil. Him and his daddy never did evil deeds at all. They never did nothing wrong. They never did no blood sacrifice. They never did any of this type of stuff you hear other people saying. And see, this just goes on in the hood especially, man. Black folks is notorious for this, excuse me. It's sad to say, but most of my black people are the main ones that talk about this stuff, okay? And most of it either is hate, or they racist, or they just don't understand what's going on, okay? You can't assume Freemasonry is bad just because they got secrets. Because let's be honest too, there's a lot of people who may be watching this video, or a lot of people that go to college that's a part of these Greek organizations, these fraternities, or what you say. Okay, some of you are Alpha Phi Alpha, you're Omega Xi Phi, you Sigma Theta, you represent Delta. So your organization got its own secrets. So why must they be evil? Why must Freemasonry be evil if your organization has secrets, okay? See, some people got to stop pointing the finger here. But no, Freemasonry ain't bad. And I know this for a fact. Because for one, to become a Freemason, you got to announce you want to be Freemason, excuse me. You got to actually tell them, who's ever a Freemason, that you want to be a Freemason, that you want to join them. Two, okay, and this is the important thing. They must you got to fill out an application. They'll send you one by email or by mail, whichever you want them to send it to you. You can download it or whatever, but you got to fill out an application. Three, you got to have a background check ran on you. And let me repeat that. You have to pay money to get a background check ran on you by one of their own detectives. Okay? Because like I said, Freemasonry comes in all shapes, sizes, and forms. And they come in all races, colors, and creeds. Okay? You got officers that are Freemasonry. Okay? It's a big organization, but they have to get a background check ran on you to see if you're even worthy of them letting you inside their lodge to become a member. And I guarantee you, anything, any kind of money, there ain't none of these gangsters you see on this TV screen, these artists you see rapping, a lot of these athletes you see on there too, that know they got a record on them. Some of these people you see as celebrities, none of them are Freemasonry. I could almost guarantee that. If there are, if some of them are Freemasons, it's very few. But not all of them are going to be Freemason. Okay? The Freemasons don't want nobody that's making music about drugs, shooting somebody, pimping and slapping women around. None of that. Okay? Y'all need to understand it, man. Some things are not acceptable to the Masons. They're not going to really accept nobody that got a criminal record on them. Okay? You done went to jail for selling drugs or pushing dope or whatever, sexual assault, anything like that, you're not going to be a Freemason. So let's get an understanding right now. I'm going to clear that up, okay? Once again, y'all need to stop hearing rumors. Stop listening to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Stop listening to Pookie or Ray Ray, you know what I'm saying, your block, talk about evil things. These organizations are evil or satanic. You need to stop just listening to the what the barber shop people got to say. You know what I'm saying? Some of you women, you need to stop hearing your girlfriends at the nail salon tell you about all these different things that they don't even know what's going on. Because I can guarantee you this, too. That every time somebody brings up Freemasonry is doing sacrifice and you're a 33-degree Mason and you gotta kill somebody you love to be a part of that, none of them have footage that this happens. It's like I told you about my Illuminati video. All this stuff y'all accusing these artists and these people of doing, y'all don't have proof they even doing it. You don't have possible evidence, okay? So who are you to say what's going on? Okay, you're not around these people. You don't live their life. You don't understand what they're doing. So who are you to say that they're evil, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, the ones that's talking about Freemasonry and all these other organizations being evil are the ones doing evil themselves. You got people on the daily constantly breaking laws, okay? They're constantly getting in trouble with the police officers. They're constantly violating policies. You know what I'm saying? They're constantly breaking the law. They going to jail. They out here killing other people. They out here robbing and stealing. But how are they going to tell you that another organization is bad when they're being bad themselves? Okay, how they going to tell you when somebody's doing evil when they're doing evil things, you know what I'm saying, when they're on a daily basis? That's why I can't stand that. That's why now, knowing I got a different mind, I got a different conscience, okay? I don't just go by hearing what other people got to say. I'm going to research things for myself. And everything I'm telling y'all right now is all from my own research and my own experience, okay? I've been inside the lodge already. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to my brother John for my realization, all right? And when I went to this lodge, man, everybody treat me as though I'm their equal. They treat me like family. And I was like the only black man that came into that lodge, all right, in the city I'm from. When I went to a lodge, man, and most of everybody in there, yeah, they was all Caucasian mostly. You may have had a couple of, one or two Hispanic, and then another guy I went to high school with was in there. But when I went in there, I didn't see no kind of negativity vibe at all, okay? I didn't pick up nothing evil. I didn't see no evil imagery. Nothing like that goes on in these lodges. True Freemasonries don't even put religion views into their lodges. That's not what they're studying. That's not what they're about. It was all about building yourself as a person, as a better man. How can I help my community? It's all about having knowledge passed down from one person to the next generation, and so forth, okay? They're not about doing anything satanic, okay? Stop confusing the devil in with Freemasonry. Because I'm telling y'all that right now. A true Satanist, a person who really truly worships Lucifer and does all the blood sacrifice, does all the circle with the goat in it, with the star and the pentagram with the 666, those type of cults, you call them Freemasonry or you call them Illuminati, they're going to laugh at you. They think it's funny, okay? Them themselves consider themselves gods, okay? They'll call themselves Satan. So why you going to call Satan Freemason? Has nothing to do with him or her. Okay, so y'all need to stop confusing the two, all right? Matter of fact, the people in music who actually worship the devil, they'll tell you themselves they're not Freemasonry. They have nothing to do with that. So again, folks, stop listening to everything you hear. It's like I told you from my last video about G. Kerr Lewis. Y'all need to stop listening to that man. G. Kerr Lewis does things off of his own opinion and not what's actual factual. Everything he told you about Freemasonry is straight up false. And I repeat again, it's all false. It's all fake. Stop listening to a man that's basically capitalized off of it. Stop listening to people like Zachary K. Hubbard. No, so I'm actually glad YouTube shut down his channel. He need to be shut down. That man was out of control. He's so busy trying to expose all these organizations, but he actually trying to become evil himself. He, you know what I'm saying? That man was an antichrist. All right? He was some type of cultist, man. The man wanted to be worshipped. So he'll consider other people evil, but he targets Christians and other people who disagree with him. Y'all need to stop listening to the vigilant Christian, okay? Because most of the ones that's always assuming Freemason bad are people of other religion that don't understand their practices, okay? And I'm going to post a link in the description box below in the video. Y'all need to check out KRS-One. Because KRS-One clearly breaks this stuff down. He even tells you about what Freemasonry is. He tells you what the Illuminati is. He tells you that it's different organizations. Freemason is a Freemason. Illuminati is Illuminati, okay? So, and then the only ones who still call KRS-One evil, he's a puppet, and this and that are people that don't understand. There are people who have been brainwashed to hate him. Like I told y'all in my Illuminati video, okay? And I explained this. People of my skin color who are black, especially, we get the most hate. You know what I'm saying? When we get $1 million and we get famous, we start getting on television. And, you know, we even become successful. You got people who hate us who gonna assume we did something evil to get where we are. So anytime you see somebody that's basically saying, "Oh, Freemasonry is bad, Freemasonry is this and that," because they clearly don't understand. And see, I'm basically making this video out to basically avoid innocent people from getting hurt, okay? I'm trying to avoid a natural disaster from going on. Because I can also tell you this, that 50% of the time, we live in a world nowadays where there's a lot of nutcases out there. There's a lot of people with psychological problems, okay? There's people right now that if you tell them Freemasonry is bad, and that they doing all these evil things, they sacrificing people in these churches and doing this and that, you got people that want to take them out. You got people right now that once they hear this, they'll go to an ammunition store, they'll buy a whole lot of weapons, or they'll buy them a bomb and go target a Freemasonry lodge and start trying to kill them people, okay? Matter of fact, for example, look what happened in Las Vegas at that country concert, because a certain man was basically either miserable, sad, scared, or he had fear in his heart for them people who are of the country music, because he thought they were evil or they were racist or whatever what was going on in his head at the time. He decided to check into a hotel, go to like a top floor, and when that concert was going on, he starts spraying and killing all them people. Innocent people died in that concert because one man had fear, okay? You see, fear makes people do a lot of dangerous things, okay? Fear and depression will cause people that not only hurt themselves, but hurt other people around them, okay? So I'm putting these videos out there. I'm telling you Freemasonry is not evil, so I can avoid somebody getting scared and being angry as hell and being fearful and want to do harm to other people who have nothing to do with them at all, okay? I'm trying to avoid a group of innocent men and women from getting killed and getting bombed or getting shot at or getting harmed or stabbed because some other idiot, some other low-down, crooked-ass person that went on YouTube or that went on to a church or went on to another place or went on to their friend's house telling them that Freemasons is evil, that they're doing dirty things, they're sacrificing, they're killing other people, okay? I'm trying to avoid that stuff from happening because you got people who will really do that, okay? We're living in that type of society where there's mass murderings almost every year, okay? Another example, look at Dalen Roof. And look what's going on in Texas, how them white men them people went into that church and started killing all them black folks. Why did they do that? Because they heard either their parents or somebody from some other organization or somebody tell them and put them in their head that black people are evil, okay? They're taking over the world. They're taking over your jobs. They're here to harm you. They think you is lesser than. You're inferior to them, okay? They're superior to you. Somebody told Dalen Roof that in his head. Okay, it's all racism. Somebody told him that black folks are trying to destroy the world. They try to wipe us out. So what did Dalen Roof do? He goes inside that church, pretends to be something he ain't, and then he goes back and starts killing all them people. Innocent people, man. You see, the same thing that happened to them black people in them churches can happen to Freemasonry. Okay? So that's why you gotta be careful with these videos. Matter of fact, any video you see a Freemason be bad, you stay away from them people. You stop listening to that poison. That's what it is, poison. Stop listening to that garbage, okay? I've been to a black Freemason event. Black folks who are Freemasons who had organized their own event, okay? They're not evil at all, man. Real Freemasonry comes in all races, all colors, okay? And just let y'all know this too. You got people who come from the Christian religion who are Freemasonry. You got people who are Muslim that come from the Muslim religion who are Freemasonry. People who are Buddhists are Freemasonry. Freemasonry come in all people of all religion, okay? But they all get together for one goal, one purpose, okay? No, they're not out to kill nobody. They're not a part of the New World Order. They're not a part of one world government. Stop believing that bull crap. Stop believing that bullshit. All right? Excuse my French, but that's the truth, and that's how it is. And if y'all don't believe me, man, go research this stuff, okay? Go on your phone now. You see this? Go on a Google, go on your phone, your iPhone 8 or whatever, and go look this stuff up. Go study Freemasonry, study where it came from, study where its origin is, and look this stuff up for yourself. How many of you actually have the actual guts to go to a lodge and talk to a Freemason yourself? Okay? If I'm not going to do anything about trying to prevent that from happening, then stop. And don't go off killing them, okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. Just so I'm going to clear this up. When you see a Freemason, don't go off trying to shoot them or kill them or harm them or do anything wrong to them if they ain't did nothing to you. If a Freemason didn't threaten you, they didn't call you on the phone telling you what they going to do to you, if a Freemason member didn't terrorize you and your family, okay, they didn't try to shut down your business, they didn't try to take a job from you, then don't do anything to them. Don't do anything that'll harm them, okay? And like I said, told y'all in my other video with the Illuminati, if they ain't had nothing to do with you, okay, if they're not worried about you right now, why should you be worried about them? If they're not harming you, why should you harm them? Stop worrying about things you have nothing to do with. If you're not a Freemason, then don't worry about it. Okay? Stop listening to the people on YouTube scare you. Because it's easy to just talk all day long. And it's a saying, an old Puerto Rican saying that goes like this. It's one thing to talk about the devil. It's another to face the devil when he's right in front of you. Most people that act like they talk about the devil and they know what the devil's doing, it's not going to stop the devil anyway. All right? So, man, that's it for this video, man. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. This is just to inform you about what's going on, man. All this thing about Freemasonry being bad is just nothing but talk. It's just a conspiracy theory that hasn't still to this day been proven. Me, I know the truth already. All right? But if y'all want to believe that Freemasonry is bad, you have the right to do so. It's a free country. Do what you want to do. But just know that when you accuse them of being bad, if you don't got no evidence or no footage, you need to leave it alone. Because that means you're just going off judging somebody without evidence of them being guilty. If you have no proof, no actual footage, no video of them doing anything evil, then like I said, leave it alone. That's all I got to say, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.